深层生态学是太软性了。
But I feel that many people find themselves, a lot of people feel paralysed and helpless and hopeless.
是，我也发现很多人觉得自己是没有能力的，好像是残障了一般。
It's all too late.
这一切都已经太晚了。
What can one person do anyway?
一个人到底能够做什么呢？
But that when we take part in these kinds of ceremonies, those feelings disappear and we feel strong and ready to act.
可是当我们在练习、在举行这些仪式的时候，我们从中得着能力，那种无力感就不见了。
In Australia, we practice non-violent direct action.
在澳洲，我们去我们 non-violent， 我们
非暴力，
我们推行这个所谓非暴力但是直接的行动。
Influenced by Gandhi.
这是由甘地我们受到他的影响。
But I used to get invited a lot to the United States by a movement called Earth First.
我在过去我常常被这个美国的所谓一个环保行动叫做地球第一，我被他们邀请。
And they believed in sabotage.
他们相信破坏。
So I used to argue with them about this because I didn't think that sabotage works.
可是我不同意这样的做法，所以我常常跟他们有一些很激烈的讨论。
And they have this derogatory expression, which is woo-woo. It doesn't translate. It's just they have a derogatory expression to describe spiritual kind of things.
他们常常，sorry, I don't say that.
嘲笑这些有灵性。
OK， 不好意思，他们嘲笑这个深层生态学里头在练习这些仪式，他们都叫它呜呜。
And so they would think that the Council of All Beings is woo-woo.
所以他们觉得众生大会就是呜呜。
But at the same time, they noticed how successful the actions were that we were doing in Australia, and so they were confused.
可是在这同时，他们也发现这样子的一个活动，其实在澳洲是有很成功的效益，所以他们也觉得好奇怪，为什么会这样？
So at their festivals, when they invited me to attend, I would do workshops which were called True Woo-Woo.
可是当他们邀请我去办这些工作坊的时候，我也去了，那我就把这个工作坊取名叫做真实的呜呜。
Someone else?
还有人有问题吗？
我想请问一下，刚刚说有那个 CD 哈，那个 CD 的那个资料可以放在 YouTube 上面，让更多人知道吗？否则的话，大家去跟你 copy， 也很那个，是不是可以请他问他这些东西可以 upload 到 YouTube？Could it be possible for your material in the CD can be uploaded to the YouTube so that everybody can see instead of copy from this NGO?
Some of them already are on YouTube.
有些东西我已经把它上传到 YouTube。
So if you go to if you put in Rainforest Information Centre in YouTube, you'll find our videos and our music.
如果你打这个
Rainforest Information Centre，
你就可以找到我们其中的一些音乐。
您好，我今天是第一次听到他的演讲哈，虽然说我看过他的书，但是我是在想是说，我们的这个环境运动里面哦，当然是很需要很多的软性的力量了，因为我们很希望更多的人能够参与。那我也听过珍古德他提过，就是说，如果你是用一个比较不是那么样的和善、不是很温和的方式跟别人沟通的时候，别人会把他的耳朵关闭。所以呢，其实是用一个比较和善的方式是比较容易得到大家的共鸣。可是，在环境运动里面，我们常常也看到一些比较大的一个破坏力。那个破坏力呢，当然是说你如果没有一个比较强烈的一个反抗，或者说强烈的诉求的时候， 可能也会觉得是说这个力道会让对方觉得你是一个非常软弱的，然后没有办法让那个对方觉得是说他需要再去做一个退缩，或者是他应该要做一些的改善。所以我不知道他对于这个部分他的看法是怎么样？谢谢。
Yes, I agree.
Like how do you balance mild actions but not to be taken as
I suppose the answer is different in every place. That what is seen as being acceptable in one place is unacceptable in another.
我想在每个地方哈，对这样子，什么东西是可接受的，什么东西不能接受，我想每个地方都有不一样的解释。
Non-violence works in Australia because of the kind of society that we have there.
无暴力这样的行动在澳洲是可以被接受，因为这就是我们当地的状况。
And so it's acceptable for people to obstruct the developments by chaining themselves to machinery, for example.
所以就是把自己绑在那种机器上面，然后用这样的方式来抗争，在那边其实是可以的，是可行的。
But after a while, the media gets bored with this and says, "Ring us up when there's some blood."
但在一段时间之后，这个媒体开始对这样子的这种诉求觉得是很无聊的，他们觉得说，让我们看到点血吧。
But we're reluctant to follow their advice.
但是我们不想这么做，我们不想听他们的。
And so we have to find ways of non-violently being strong.
我们就要想出一个办法，让我们是虽然就是让我们看起来是非常强壮的，但是却是没有使用暴力的。
In our desperation, one technique that we discovered or invented.
我们在一种很无助的一个状况当中，我们发明了一个方法。
Is that people buried themselves in the path of the machinery up to their neck in the ground.
就是有些人会把自己埋在这个地底下，大概把自己埋到这里。
So the machines had to stop while the people were dug out of the ground.
所以就是那个机器开到那里的时候，就必须要停住，然后好让人家把那个人给挖出来。
At first they dug us with shovels.
一开始他们用铲子把我们给铲起来，给挖出来。
But then they brought in a backhoe to dig people out.
backhoe。后来他们就请挖土机来把人挖出来。
And although there was no blood, this was on the front page of the newspaper.
虽然这个行动并没有流血，但是也已经上了头条。
Gandhi said that if he had to choose between non-violence and not acting, he would be violent.
甘地说，如果他只有两个选择，一个是无暴力，另外一个是没有行动，他宁可选择暴力，无暴力。
But that there's always a non-violent action, that a strong non-violent action, you can always find this.
但是无暴力行动也总是可以，你总是可以看到无暴力行动，但仍然是非常有利的。
I think we have time for one more comment.
我这个简短的问题就是那个，我们正在做白海豚的运动。那澳洲其实 National Trust Movement 是很强的。我要请问他 National Trust Movement 是不是 True？
对不起，我可以麻烦您再说一次吗？
就是那个在澳洲很出名的 National Trust Movement， 那个国民信托运动在澳洲是很出名的。那我要问他这样的运动算不算 True 55？ National Trust Movement.
Is this a movement in Taiwan?
Yeah, now in Taiwan, but actually it's very popular in UK and of course your country. National Trust Movement.
No, I think the National Trust movement is a rather conservative part of the environmental movement, but I think that we need every link in the chain between the broad mass of people and the most radical people.
其实您刚刚提到的这个 movement， 它事实上是一个比较保守的，但是我们确实需要其他的这个团体一起的来促成这件事情。
So I'd just like to thank you once again for inviting me to be here.
再次的谢谢你们邀请我来。
I apologize, I'm not going to stay for the remaining talks because I don't speak Mandarin.
很抱歉，我接下来的活动不会继续参与，因为我不懂中文。
But I will stay here for lunch in case there's anybody who'd like to discuss anything with me further.
但是我会跟大家一起用中餐，如果你们有什么问题的话，到时候可以来找我。
Thank you.
谢谢。
好，我们再一次谢谢Mr. 钟是带来以平常我们听到不一样的声音哈。那